Hey Henry, just showing you what the process would be. So after you've designed your crown, you'd hit 3D model export, save it to wherever you wanted to save it to, right? And then what would happen is you'd open up the VHF software, Dental Cam. These are the two different restorations that I've saved. So restoration 3 here is the one with hole filling. Number 4 is without hole filling. So you choose your material. So let's say if you wanted to do GC Lissy, you choose GC Lissy. You'd move it in, move your disc or block across. I've saved this under, it was users, scan, under my desktop. And let's just use this first one, which was a hole filling. So you just, you bring up your crown. The software will load it. So you can see it's loaded there. We got 3 stars, and it will be pre-saved as that and fully anatomical. So once you've got all that selected, basically if you double click on that, it'll bring it in down the bottom, and then you're just saying I want to move the tooth into the block. You can either click there or there. Depending on the size of the crown, obviously, will depend on this. Now you can see this searching for drillings part just takes a little bit longer than what it usually would on another type of STL. So once you've got it in here, you can turn off the anchor and you can maybe move the tooth down that edge of the block, or if you hold left click down and rotate, you can spin it around. Once you've got it to where you want, one thing that I always like to do is have a look from the underside. So see on the underside, it doesn't have a green section, so it hasn't, out of the plan mecha mill, it hasn't detected the cavity, right? So if it doesn't detect the cavity and if the underside isn't green, you've got to click this little icon, the little tooth with the settings. You've got to click on this icon here, and then your work flows from left, click in the middle, click there, and we turn off the anchor, and now we'll move these to the edge. Once we've done that, we can hit tick, and now the software's detected the cavity, so it knows where it is. Cool, so that's that, and then the next step will be add on your sprue, however thick you want that sprue to be. Let's say if you want to be 3.4 mil or whatever, left click, and then you can adjust it over here by left clicking and adjusting that up or down, wherever you like. Then you send that to the mill. So going one more time, going through that, you'd export it out of romexis, save it to your desktop, right? You come in here, you choose your block, GC initial Lissy, move it in. Let's choose the other one, number 4. Once that's there, double click on it, highlight it, move it in. Once it's moved it in, cool. Have a look from the underside. If it doesn't have the green, sometimes it might come in with the green, to show that it's found it. We click on here, click there, 1 in the center, 2, make sure the anchor's turned off, and then we can just drag these balls to the edge so that it knows where the margin is. Right, once you've detected the margin, and the mill will then know where that internal cavity is, we hit the tick. That's now saved. We move up, save it, move up, and save it. So now that's all good. Add on your sprue, adjust that to where you need it to be, send it to the mill, done. Cool. So down the bottom you can see from that first job, this is the milling strategy, so it's almost finished calculating that mill strategy. So you could hit play, so you can see then in the dental cam, you've got the option job 1 and now job 2. Oh, my computer's playing catch up here. So you've got job 1, job 2. Yeah, so they're the two, and then you can hit play in the software to start milling, or on the VHF Z4, you can hit play on the mill. Yeah. Cool. So you can see once that word cam disappears, and that circle finishes, that's that first job calculated. So the tooling strategy is fully calculated, and then it will start the other one. Cool, that's the workflow.